Hello everyone, JRDL96 here with a brand new reaction. As you can tell by the title, it's another Jacksepticeye video, and this one intrigued me. Parents gave me a 1-star rating on this website. That is intriguing. Like, that is pretty concerning. But then again, maybe the parents should be more, responsible for themselves and actually, make sure that their kids don't watch stuff like this. If they don't want their kids watching somebody like Jacksepticeye who curses a lot and stuff like that, maybe they should take full action and responsibility and actually do that instead of, complaining on a website. Because their kids have been so ingrained with Jacksepticeye or Markiplier or any YouTuber to begin with. But anyways, I might as well just get right into this and see what this is all about. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some hilarious, reviews of Sean. So let's get right into it. So without further ado, let's react to this video, shall we?
Did you guys know that there's a website on Google that reviews YouTubers? Well, they review other things. But this came up on my subreddit. Somebody posted a picture of it that I was reviewed. And it's called commonsensemedia.org. And apparently on this, I have a 1-star rating. I'm so curious to see what this says about me. This is going to be, I think it's like parents who review me. I'm not sure. And I think there's a bunch of other YouTubers on this as well. But I want to see what they say. I have a 1-star out of 5. Gaming humor includes dangerously mixed messages, cursing.
Somebody please pick up the children.
Here we go. That's
Maybe the parents should actually
parents say 13
think.
plus based on 34 reviews, and kids say 12 plus based on 78 reviews. Okay, I don't really know what that means.
No.
A lot or a little. The Parent's Guide to What's in This Movie. I'm a movie.
Yeah, free guy.
Positive messages not present. Come on now. I'm not going to review myself, but I'm pretty sure we've had a lot of decent positive messages on this channel. We even used to have PMA as one of our messages for a whole year. We had like shirts that had it on. we talked about
even new ones now.
For a really long time, we talked about overcoming obstacles and learning who we are, being comfortable in your own skin and not being afraid to be weird. And we've done so much charity work. And
yeah, despite all that, they still complain.
No positive messages. I guess all of that means nothing. You swear a couple of times.
Sex.
A couple of 1,000 times. And suddenly you have no
sex is high, the freaking positive role model, 1.
Mixed messages about humor, gender, and sex. Jacksepticeye presents himself as a likable, funny friend whose shtick is profanity-riddled humor about violent, gross, and sexually iffy.
What?
That could not be. Blogging about games. Oh, sweet Jesus. His YouTube channel, Let's Play. Oh, do you think my channel is called Let's Play? That's how they think my channel is? Oh my god, this sounds like somebody who's watched like
1 millisecond of the video, of his video.
Through something else, like the lens of something else. That is not at all what this channel, I mean, some of it, yes.
Yes.
First need to know that Jacksepticeye is a YouTube channel created by Irish video game commentator Sean William McLaughlin.
Again,
Videos
William.
often contain crude humor and jokes about violence, gender, and sex. I don't think I have many jokes about gender and sex. Was McLaughlin laughing hysterically at his own humor? Well, yeah. Almost every single YouTuber does. That makes sense. Mixed messages to teens about what's funny and what's offensive. Many of the video games reviewed are violent and not for kids. I mean, most, yeah. We got demonetized a lot when the adpocalypse was happening because video games tend to go towards violence more than anything else. Kids play violent video games more than adults play violent video games. I was playing violent video games since I was like 7. I remember playing like GTA when I was 10.
Yeah, me too.
When that was coming out, I wasn't over 18 for those. Well, some of the videos feature games popular Chris, just a Scrap Mechanic and
No Man's Sky.
Did I play Scrap Mechanic? Which may make it seem like this YouTube channel is kid-friendly. It's not. Isn't that hilarious? How so many people on the internet think that my channel is just for kids, and I pander to kids, and it's
oh
all,
my god,
like, swearing because that gets kids to watch. And then you have all these reviews here who are like, it's It's not for kids at all. Titles of Jacksepticeye's videos include Girlfriend Revenge. I mean, the whole video is Whack Your Ex. Homework, Kill the Janitor. Become the ultimate douchebag workout and kill the teacher. Every single one of which got demonetized, and I make no money off anymore. Oh, here we go. User reviews. Can be vulgar but genuine. Don't let his language put you off. Sean is one of the most genuine and honest gaming YouTubers out there. He promotes positive attitude, hard work, and is loyal to his fans. He's a dynamic person who works with their
something positive.
Give him. And while he's known for being loud and cursing a lot, he also plays games about mental health or LGBT issues to understand more about things he might not have experiences with. Exactly.
Yes. There you go.
That's insane. Some of these reviews,
at least that's honest about him.
By people who don't really know a lot about the channel. They give me 5 stars. Thank you, adult.
Jess.
4 stars. I'm apparently aged 8+. Jack does swear and make sex jokes a lot, but your kid probably already knows these words. If you look beyond that, Jack is a funny guy who raised millions for good causes. Your kid already knows that what these words mean and will find them very funny. You should just let your kid be happy. Well, that's very nice. But
yes.
Also, yeah, if you don't like what's in somebody's material, movies, music, YouTubers, anything, have more input on what your kids are
watching,
consuming. Like, I hate that type of parenting where it's just like, oh, they're bad, and my kid learned this from you. It's like, are you monitoring what your kids do?
Yeah.
Your kids to be
hello?
Set a good example.
You're supposed to be the parent here.
Parent for your children.
Act like one.
That is your
do
job
it.
As a parent to either not allow them to watch that if it really makes you that uncomfortable, and that I totally respect that.
Yeah.
But also form their opinions on what's being said. Like, you can look at stuff that is swearing and vulgar when you're a kid, but just be taught that that is vulgarity and that is swearing, and it's not an everyday thing, and it's done for specific effects. I grew up in Ireland. Swearing is just part of our language.
Yeah.
These are all like 4 and 5 star reviews. Is it just based on like high to low? Why do I have 1 star then? In Jack/Sean's recent videos, he has been mentioning PMA in the beginning or in the middle of most of his videos. PMA stands for positive mental attitudes, positive, funny, and genuine person outside of his YouTuber self. That's very sweet, thank you. And that is also important to remember, that whatever you're seeing a YouTuber do in their videos, as genuine as I try to be, and as much as transparent as I try to be, you don't actually know me 100%
no.
either. Like, you gotta keep some stuff for yourself. You can't like give away everything. That's kind of dangerous, honestly. And I don't talk about PMA as much anymore.
No.
Because it served its purpose. I was saying PMA a lot because I was in such a hole in like the worst period of my life, and I wanted to get out of that, and I wanted to feel better about myself.
Yes.
And PMA was just something that I kept saying to myself over and over again to like try my best every day.
2018
and look at the brighter side of things and remind myself
was a rough year for him.
And then that actually worked, and I reevaluated my life, and I got better, and I figured things out, and I self-reflected, and spent like a good 2 years really trying my best to understand myself mentally and going to therapy and things like that to figure things out and become more content with myself. So that's why I don't say PMA as much anymore, because I don't need it as much anymore. But I still think it's important to have a positive mental
clearly.
health. And I didn't make up PMA either. That's a thing that's been around for years and years.
That's been around for ages, way before Sean started mentioning it.
Kind of like help, I think. Not to be like, oh, be happy and that's it. But just like try your best and look at the brighter side of
do
things.
your best.
Not kind of like dwell.
Put all effort in there.
Because that's what our world tends to do. Here we go. 1 star.
He's too violent.
And uses too much language. 2. And his videos are inappropriate. Sorry for the spelling mistake. Oh, whoops. Avoid this channel until 18 or above. When was this written? 2018? A lot of stuff that you were able to write and do in videos as well was a lot different back in the day. You can't really do violent. Makes it sound like I'm such a violent person. I like for video titles and stuff, you can't really put violent or sexy stuff or language or anything like that in them anymore. Even in the main part of the video, you have to be careful with it. A lot of these bad messages are jokes taken out of context. Fine, Let's Player, if you're into that. Game content varies. I mean, yeah, we play a lot of different things. So
yes.
It's either going to be up your alley
or not.
3 stars. A nice average
decent
review. Just 3 stars. No details. Expound upon your review. I'd like to know. Man, so there's just a bunch of reviews by Jacksepticeye. that are just 1 star with no, like, explanation. Come on, that's cheap. All YouTubers use bad words. He plays many games, from the family-friendly Minecraft to the adult Happy Wheels. I mean, adult in, like, concept, but it's all children who play Happy Wheels. He uses more than these words listed, but he does say... I don't know if you're afraid to say it, or they just don't let you say it. Oh, wait. An impolite language, he says, includes... Humber.
What?
Children!
And also, Jesus Christ. He might use drugs, sexual references such as dick and cock and punani. Yeah, real big drug references. Yo, bro, can I get a sniff of that dick? Homophobic slurs include the F word. This is a big one that was going around for a while, because there's a clip taken out of context that keeps going around of me saying that word. And it's from Sally Face, which is a game all about a bully using that terminology to belittle someone that they don't like. And I read what the character was saying, and people just take me saying the word and that sentence completely out of context, trying to make it seem like, oh, Jacksepticeye said this. I would never say that in any sort of, like,
Me neither.
derogatory way, as
No.
an actual slur towards anybody. Anybody who watches this channel for more than 5 seconds knows how accepting we are of everybody
Yes.
in the LGBTQ+.
100%.
And basically any community. Like, there's no prejudice against anybody here, whether your orientation, your ethnicity, your religious beliefs, anything like that. I would never ever do that. I feel like I said horrible stuff as a teenager before, like, I got any sort of experience with the wider world. And then as soon as I started doing YouTube and I started meeting more and more people, and I started learning more about the world and different people's upbringings and the struggles people go through, it just broadened my mind to how much, like, inequality there is out there, and how much other people struggle, and realizing that I'm not the center of my own universe. And then that completely broadened my mind and completely opened up my personality, and I would never say this stuff in any sort of derogatory way anymore. How dare you?
Yeah.
That's it? I don't understand this. There's so many, like,
Positives.
5 stars, 4 stars, people saying, like, really nice things, very genuine, caring person. I don't care that it's a 1-star review. I was just curious to see what people were saying, but I just don't understand how it is if these are all, like, a lot of these are, like, 3 and above. Oh wait, maybe some of the kids reviews. Here we go. Awful YouTuber. I hate this YouTuber. He is so annoying. Your child has probably heard worse bad language in school and other places.
Avoid!
You're sending mixed messages here. But I got a 1-star because I'm annoying.
Okay.
I've never seen a YouTuber that swears as much as Jacksepticeye does. Really?
Oh, really?
Jacksepticeye really needs to swear less. In every he swears, he literally plays a game that is for ages, like SpongeBob, and swears he takes something that is for kids and ruins it with swearing. Now I will explain the swear he constantly uses. He says, okay, each of these words are used hundreds of times. Hundreds! If any of these videos do not let kids under the age of 18, watch Jacksepticeye, unless if you like swear word, not even PewDiePie swears the amount that Jacksepticeye does. Well, this is in 2019, where I made sure to not... I've sworn on my channel since the very beginning.
Yeah, I have too.
I swear a lot. Whenever this stuff is happening, like, not even PewDiePie swears that much. Yeah, because he changed it, because he got demonetized to hell and back. So he had to stop. Otherwise, he would have just made no money off his videos anymore. And it wouldn't have gone out to his subscribers, and they would have been buried in an algorithm because of it. He got absolutely massively messed up from swearing. And some other YouTubers did as well. I know Laserbeam had a massive issue with it, and he had to stop swearing in his videos, because every single one of his videos for like a year got demonetized. But I just kept going with it, and I luckily didn't get demonetized much of the time back then for swearing. So I was just like, you know what, this is me. I'm just gonna keep going and hope I don't. And I thought about it a lot over the years, and still now being like, should I swear less, just to make sure that my videos are actually going to the people who are subscribed to me? It was kind of hard. Man, it really is all about the swearing thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Interesting. These are all really glowing reviews as well, most of the time. Very entertaining. 5 stars. 5 stars. He's a gaming YouTuber, you goober. 4 stars. Brother, you're Jacksepticeye has been my hero since 2015. He's cheered me up. Yeah, I was a toddler So many of his curses didn't set the best example. I'm in middle school now, know all about the sex and swears, let 9-year-olds watch. Jack has actually cleaned up a lot. Jack has definitely been somebody who has cursed a lot in the past. However, with the Black Lives Matter, Pride Month, and all of the Asian hate crimes, and the restrictions pushed by YouTube, if you come by his channel now, you might be surprised. Yeah, I wonder how many people gave the channel a second chance during all of this. You know what? There's a lot of really, really great, nice. It's like reading comments. A lot of really nice.
Yeah.
5 stars, 4 stars from people. That's really nice to see. Thank you. He's a very upbeat attitude and is always positive. He likes to yell and talk to his fans.
I'm pretty sure this website has skyrocketed
I've been
in
watching Jack
clicks.
for 4 years now, and he's been a great part of my life. While he does swear a lot and talks about drinking, that's just the way he is. Do I talk about drinking that much?
Yeah, top of the morning coffee, probably.
A lot of you parents get too caught up on what seems like bad stuff that you don't even focus on how he makes your kids feel. Man, almost every review mentions swearing. Is that really such a big deal with everybody in the world? Don't let them know about YouTubers like Critical. These people will absolutely flip their lid. Don't let
Or Vanos or any of the Vanos crew.
Him lower than the Paul brothers? What?
Oh shit!
Paul has a 2-star review and I'm sitting at 1. Okay, I do care about the score. Man, they've reviewed so many. A lot of these I don't know. It's all like kids channels. I guess that makes sense if it is.
Oh, look, it's the spider.
Like a parents reviewing website.
Vanos!
Vanos has 3 stars. Doesn't Vanos and his whole crew swear a ton?
Yes, they do. They do. They do.
Paul is at 2 stars. Felix is on 1 star.
Felix.
Oh god, I have to sign up to the website to even keep going.
Oh my.
Join Plus for access to unlimited reviews. Ugh. You just go incognito and scam the system. Mark gets 3 stars?
Oh shit. Mark, where did you go?
As well. And he plays almost all the same games I do. We've played so many of the same games. Double standards. He has 2 positive messages. I get 0. This is like they're against the Irish. Anyway.
Is that the point of 87? I saw that comment.
I genuinely don't really care. I just thought it was funny to go through and see kind of what the perception of YouTube channels is from people who don't consume the channels regularly. I feel like, and I think I do it as well, where you see kind of like a channel pop up all the time and you skim through the channel and you're like, not for me. But if you actually watch the channels and consume their content more and more, there's probably much deeper messages in many people's channels than you would actually see. Like, even Mr. Beast is a good example as well recently.
Yeah.
He did the Squid Game thing and it was incredible. Highest production value of any YouTube content I've seen probably ever. But he got in so much trouble for that because people were like, oh, you're spending so much money on it when other people need that money and people need resources and people need help all around the world. But Mr. Beast also has a whole philanthropy channel.
Yeah, clearly.
Like so much food and money to people.
Oh, for fuck's
Like
sake.
that. And then in his actual videos, he gives away money and houses and cars and
donates
so
money to
people
streamers and shit.
That,
hello.
like, people make up their opinions very quickly about things on the internet. And
people are just way too judgmental very quickly.
Have an axe to grind. Some people just want to go after somebody and somebody just want to like tear some people down. And I understand those people, but there's usually a lot more to what's going on than meets the eye. I feel like people are allowed to have their opinions about me.
Yes.
You can say whatever you want about me. I feel like years ago it affected me a lot more. Now it's more like water off a duck's back. I'm a little more used to it, and like sometimes they'll say something that really gets to me because it's like an insecurity of mine, but stuff like this where it's just like complaining about swearing all the time, I'm like, come on, man. If that's all the problems that I have with people on the internet or people in the wider world, I think I've done pretty good for myself. But I want to focus on the fact that there were a lot of really nice messages there. A lot of really nice reviews. It's so easy to sit down and focus on the negative aspects of that. I feel like they just make for more interesting reading, and that's kind of why a video like this exists and why you would probably watch it. Is to see what those reviews are saying. But there were some, I read a bunch of them that probably aren't going to make it into the video that were genuinely really, really nice. And people said some really nice things.
For sure.
And like we're on the channel for a really long time. So thank you. I appreciate that. We've done a lot on this channel over the years, and I feel like me as a person, I've always kind of strived to be good and not lead people astray and not do horrible things and like promote scams or promote cryptos or NFTs or like
Oh
anything
my
that I feel
god.
like would go against my community.
Yeah, that would be
Like there's so
really
many brand
stupid to
deals I
do.
turn down that I feel like no, like I could take money and run like
Yeah, but you
try and
gotta.
make something fun out of it,
It's
but I feel like it's just
shady
so
shit. Like
antithetical to
people
what
hate.
I do here and the audience that watches.
Yeah.
And things like that. I try to like stay the course. Hopefully that still shows. If it hasn't, then maybe that's on me, and I need to do better in that regard. But I'd like to think that we're still just here to have fun
Yeah.
and understand
Just here to have
the
fun
journey
and
and understand
enjoy life.
ourselves and like try to become better people every day.
Yeah.
At least that's what I've always tried to do. Everything is subjective and people are entitled to their opinions. But if you say your opinions to people, you kind of have to realize that people are going to say opinions back too. And that's fine. That's part of discourse. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. That was a very interesting look into the psyche of a lot of different people. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one.
Alrighty. Now, that was interesting stuff. Again, I had that feeling that most of the complaints was going to be about the swearing and stuff like that. And, you know, some of the jokes that he would say and stuff like that. I kind of figured that was what most of the complaints would be about. But then again, that's on the parents, number one. Like, the parents should be more responsible and actually, do something about it instead of just letting it happen. You know what I mean? Like, if they really feel that this would be a bad influence on their child, on their kid, then they should fucking take action and not let them watch that. And again, everybody has this perception and is quickly judgmental about, certain things. And they think that Jacksepticeye is, like, pandering and, is for kids and shit. When in reality, it's clearly not the case. He's clearly not for children. My channel is definitely not for kids. And I don't think your kids should be watching some of these videos. You know what I mean? Like, to be fair, like, it's not the right, like, again, I don't want to be a bad influence on people. That's not my goal in anything. I'm just here to have fun and just, share my experiences, and stuff like that. Like, that's how I am. But there are YouTubers that are way worse than Jacksepticeye. And, the Paul brothers getting a 2-star rating while Jacksepticeye gets a 1-star rating. I think Jake Paul and Logan Paul should get fucking 0. You know what I mean? But, again, no. Like, people like Omwrecker should get a 0-star rating, too. But I don't know, I digress. But he did mention, like, about the Vanoss. Like, he saw Vanoss on that list, and, like, he says, don't Vanoss and his friends swear a lot? Yeah, they do. They do. Yes, they don't, they censor sometimes, but, like, but overall, like, they curse a lot. Even Wildcat, Terrorizer, and even Big Jiggly Panda, those guys curse a lot, dude. They curse a lot. I think a lot more than Jacksepticeye. PewDiePie stopped cursing a lot because he kept getting demonetized. But, it's so funny, like, they complain about that, but they continue I don't know, like, the parents like to complain about, like, the kids find them annoying. Like, dude, don't be judgmental about it. And then here's another thing, too, that I noticed. People always have this perception, and they take something out of context and present it as something bad. They're like, it's like as if they're trying to find dirt on somebody. Like, for example, when they mentioned that thing with Jacksepticeye saying the F word, the, that homophobic that word, obviously. That was done in the game. That was dialogue in the game that he read out. He clearly he clearly has support for the LGBT community and everything. He's even done charity streams for that, raised money for those, communities and stuff. And he wouldn't use that word in any way. But people trying to find a way to, cancel him, try to, take that and present that as proof that he's a bad influence and shit like that. It's a damn shame. And these are probably the same assholes that fucking, poke fun at his father's death. And making jokes about his father dying. That's even more fucked up. But anyways, I'm rambled long enough. Overall, this video was pretty funny and, stuff like that. It's hilarious. But another thing, too, is, you see a lot of positive messages, too. And how much that Jacksepticeye's meant to them. But somehow he gets a 1-star rating. Markiplier surprises me when he gets the 3-star rating. But I think it's mostly because of just how he, how he's presented. I guess. I have no clue. But, it is what it is. Anyways, overall, hope you guys enjoyed today's reaction. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure to check out my Instagram because I make cool ads of Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, myself. I also react as a cosplays on there, so go check it out. And be sure to check out my Tumblr and my Discord in the description as well. So until next time, JRDL96 signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!